Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So for today for you I have a DIY. It's how to make your own bunny banner. So alright, so you're going to need glue, cotton balls, and whatever you want, and then some kind of template to make your paper. So as you can see on the back of this, I have been like templing around and seeing what I want, but I basically come out with this. You're going to need some kind of cardstock to use this, however many you want to do. I printed this bunny template out online, and as you'll see at the bottom of the paper, it shows where it come from. I think it's hannahnielsendesign.com. And it does obviously say right here for personal use only, which is what I'm using this for. You do have to sign up for this, and I will try my best to leave the link down below. But anyways, there is the email address, the website where I got it from. And I just printed this out, and I'm going to cut them out in basically pretty simple things. I'm just going to glue it onto this, punch a hole in the top, put it on some jute string. And I'm going to glue these cotton balls onto the end of it. You can use anything you really want. And because I'm wanting to just use this just for this one and then get rid of it, I'm not really going to try to put this up. So to make it easier. And so we're going to begin doing it. Alright guys, so from what I'm doing right now, I finished all the little banners, and where I'm putting this at is not really humongous, and I realized that I made this at a scale that's pretty big, so I only needed 4. I did go ahead and cut out and make these other little bunnies. I'm going to use these in my bathroom is what I'm going to do, and I'll show you what I do with these. But I'm going to take these and hot glue these to hand towels that we normally use them, but I'm just going to hot glue them up there just to be cute for the Easter, because I'm not really decorating my bathroom for Easter. I am going to put a few flowers in there, and I'm going to, which I have not got yet. I need to go to Dollar Tree and get, but I haven't found the exact ones that I want. And I'm going to hot glue these little bunnies to the hand towels. It's just a temporary thing, and then I can just, you know, get rid of them, whatever. It doesn't have to stay. But I thought that this would be the best way of doing this, is like stacking them up together. Like, it may seem kind of weird, and I probably should have hole punched them before, but I didn't, or should have hole punched them when I first cut them out, but I didn't. So here we are. So I'm just gonna punch like literally right where the ears are at. See where the ears are glued at? I'm going to punch 2 holes right above that, because I kind of measured them out with my finger when I was gluing them down. And I kind of like done like that just to measure them out. So I'm just going to punch the holes right where the ears are at. Not too close to the top, but not too close to the bottom. And I figured if I'd done it with them all stacked together, they would be exactly right. That was just my thought process in it. Okay, so that's how I did it, and it's got the holes in there. And then, because I wanted to use the jute twine from the Dollar Tree, and my thought process was to run them through like this. So you're just gonna simply put the string through the holes. I've seen where people have like hot glued them to the banner, and I didn't really like that. I kind of wanted some of the jute to run through like that, and I actually do like it now. I think it makes sense. So I'm just going to run them on the string, and then I'm going to measure it out. I'm not going to cut the string until I go measure it out. So I thought I went in there and cut it off anyways, and I'm going to take the ends of these and just basically tie them in like a little loop knot. And the reason I want this little loop knot, something like this, you could hot glue it, you could tie it in a knot, however you want to do it. But the reason I want that little hoop is because I have like a little thing that hangs there so that it can hold the ribbon on to, or whatever, the banner I should say. So I'm going to tie a little knot and get a small hoop. I don't need a really big hoop. And do it like that, and then you can just cut off all the excess so that you have a, well, if you get off my finger, it just becomes a little hoop like that, and you just tie it into a couple of knots, and then you'll just take your scissors and cut them off. And then basically that's all you do, and then you have your banner. And one other thing that I did notice is when I hung this up, that because this is just like cardstock, that they moved. If you don't, like, it doesn't stay completely in spot. So what I'm going to do is just take a tiny drop of hot glue and put it right here once I get it to where I exactly want it. So it's very cute and very pretty, and it costs me literally nothing to make, because if you are a DIYer, you already have this stuff on hand. I printed out these. I'll definitely try to link where I got them from, but if nothing else, there is a the website is in the video, so you can definitely look at that and see it. I just took cotton balls. Those are nothing but more than cotton balls, and glued them to it, and then I just used other things, and I kind of drew out this template myself, but you probably could find one online printable. But I just freehanded this template, and this is just the jute string from the Dollar Tree. That's all that is. And tie a knot, hang it up. You can add as many as you want. I only needed 4 because mine is not very large where I'm hanging it up. And I actually made these. These are about the size, if not bigger than my hand. Yeah, they're about the size of my hand. So if you want them smaller, you can make them smaller. You can do however you want to do it. But I love this, and I think this is very pretty. Alright guys, so for this next DIY, I am going to be making one of those mirror frames from Dollar Tree things. These are the Dollar Tree picture frames. I bought these a while back, and I still have them on hand. So I'm just going to take them and hot glue them together. You could also use E6000, but for the purpose of the video, and I reuse these for different things, I'm just going to use hot glue. And I'm going to reinforce it with popsicle sticks. Alright, so I wanted to show you this. You see, well, there's a glare on the thing, but you see how you can see this through? All you could really do is lightly bend these. Like, let me go ahead and take this out. Move the glass. Oh, be careful, don't break the glass like me. And you could bend these up and down, and they will, like, it's not even that hard to get them out. Bend them up and down, and then they'll just break right off. You could also keep them in if you wanted to. See how it just popped right off? Pretty simple. I'm going to do that on all of these, and then just hot glue the glass back in here, kind of like this, and just hot glue 4 corners and hot glue it in there, just to keep them in there, because I think I would like that better. Now that you got like your little picture frame thing or whatever, don't mind my mess in the back. You're going to take the popsicle sticks and kind of put them over like the joints like so that it can help like this. Let me show you, like this. And so that way it will keep these like kind of together, and to help it support it a little more, because this is, as you can see, it's kind of flimsy and wobbly, and you don't want it to fall and break. So let me glue those on, and I'll show you how that is. Okay, I'm literally just going to apply glue all here on this seam, like so, to like reinforce it or whatever. And then like hold that there. And it'll help just hold it together a little better than, see how I glued it there? Just put hot glue on the seam and then add a popsicle stick there. And you won't be able to see this because for one, it's going to be in back. And for the second one, I'm going to paint this, so you won't be able to even see this at all. As you can see now, I'm kind of finished, and I just put them on the lines and the edge. And if you hear Sophia, I'm really sorry. She's back there. I'm thinking I might want to add in another set just because I don't feel like this is going to be tall enough for where I want to put it. So I'm going to add another row. So it'll actually be 3 rows of 3. So it'll be 9 picture frames. So it should cost you less than $12 to make this. So as you can see, it is completely finished, and now I decided to do 9. I use this to like connect the joints together kind of here, and I didn't do it here, but here I noticed that I should have put it a little bit closer to the edge, and as you can see, I need to clean off all the glue around it or whatever. So now we're going to paint it, and you can paint it any choice that you choose to paint. I'm going to paint mine white. You can use chalk paint, you can use spray paint, whatever you choose to use. All right, so don't pay attention to any of my mess on my desk, but anyways, as you can see right here, this is where the popsicles is at. I don't really care that this paint did not cover completely in the back. I just spray painted this like kind of quick, and so that doesn't really matter to me. Now I'm getting ready to take, I went ahead and took my glass, as you'll see right here. I went ahead and took them and, oh Jesus, I went ahead and took them and like cleaned them up or whatever. So now I'm going to, and be extremely careful. I've already broke one. So I'm going to have to go back and get another one. So you're going to just basically take the hot glue and put it in all 4 corners is all I'm going to do. And then slide the glass in there. Try not to do what I just did here, and don't get over on the edges. And the reason I tell you that is because if not, it's going to show through, and you kind of don't want this to show through. So then you're just going to take your glass and put it in, and then it'll just hot glue like so. And then you'll have the first one done. Okay, so that's how the first piece of a glass looks in. And if you'll notice right here, another thing you need to make sure is when you're putting glue on, make sure that you don't overdo the glue. I plan on doing another one of these, so I may show y'all how it looks. But first of all, this is the first piece of glass. There's no glass in this, of course. And this is how the first piece of glass looks. So I'll show you what it looks like when it finishes. Okay, so this is what the finished window looks like. As you'll see, this one right here is missing the panel, which I broke accidentally. So I just kind of covered it up with the sign. I put a moss bunny there, and then a paper, like a paper mache type bunny that we got last year. And then my candlesticks with eggs on top of them. One is one of the like twine mixed up. And then I just took a wreath. I had that last year. And it was a bunny, but it broke, so I just took the bottom half of it, fixed it up, and put it up there. And as you can see, there is the banner on top of that, and I think this looks really good together. I absolutely love this, and I think it looks really nice in my living room. So it turned out really good. Just like in the other DIYs, these are the same exact bunnies that I used for the banner. I'm using these also in the bathroom because I had 6 of those and I only used 4 of them in the banner. So, and then I printed this out. I'll try to link everything down below, but if nothing else, just Google it and you can print out, put free printable bunnies, and I'm just gonna glue it here. You can either hot glue these or use school glue, which is what I'm going to be using, this Elmer's glue, and I'm just gonna take it and put it on the back because these are just gonna be for decorative purposes. These are towels that I already had on hand, and that way that I can just remove it and wash it and then reuse these for something else. After you have your glue on it, kind of center it where you want to put it and firmly press it down. And since it's going to be used for decorative purposes, I don't really want to hot glue this down. I just want to put it up here, and voila, there we are. All right, so this is what they look like, and it's just to give a little bit of touch of Easter here in my bathroom. I also have on my toilet where I keep my little plant. I need to take a tag off of it, but I recently got this and I thought it looked really good in the bathroom. Let me pull this toilet down. Oops, sorry guys. I I just added this house that I had from last year, and I stuck the bathroom fresheners in there and the toilet freshener in there. And then I just stuck a little blue egg because I didn't have any gray ones, of course. And I have changed my bathroom around, as y'all will see. I kind of redone it a little bit and try to go a little bit more minimum with the things in here. I want to move this shelf. I'm just not for sure yet. But for right now, I kind of like it. And so I think the tiles look really good in here along with that, so that it's just not more than what we need in here. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed these quick and easy DIYs, or should I say these Easter DIYs. Some were quick, some were not. This is pretty simple, and you can just remove these off once the holiday is over with, and you can wash the towels, and the towels will be completely fine. So, bye guys. Have a good day.